Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on PlayStation 5.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Take a look around, Sherlock. I'm sure you'll discover something.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass. Oh, very precious. Funny. Wooden Joe reminds me of the trouble we once got in with the police. Do you remember, John?
Somewhat. Maybe we can recall more details.
Yeah, it's a shame they couldn't have like completely locked down the performance on this. It is like a little distracting. Nothing that will prevent you from playing the game, of course.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Wandering about here. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything here.
A manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
Some other place I can get in from. Seems pretty well walled off. The policeman.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother. Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
Auction notification. We have been instructed that a public auction will take place on 20th July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Find furniture traders across the island to capture items from your manor. The stock updates frequently, so keep an eye on the map for notifications of new deliveries.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
News of Violet's death. 10 April 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Seeger Moreland Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon the arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it? I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavour. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Really? Nothing here? One of these kind of doors.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Well, it's not too terribly obvious what it is I need.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
What the hell? Oh, I'm missing.
I think our family portrait used to hang here. I think our family portrait used to hang here.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
If there is an attic, I don't know how to get to it.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange, I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
What am I supposed to find here?
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her. Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination? You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I mean, what's my goal? Should be this one. Comes in. Oh no. Okay, so Mycroft comes in here. And Mycroft goes in here. Mycroft help Mom? Is that it?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, so it's Dr. Otto, not Mycroft. Okay. Okay, is that right?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
That's me helping Mom.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he had never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
I guess I just don't know how I would have pieced that together by myself. I mean, I guess it would have been just trial and error to figure out which combination of things to do. But I don't know if there were enough environmental
It's like
clues.
travelling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity. Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me. So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Oh yeah, so exciting.
Interesting. What's that over there? This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people? This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favourite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here. I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch. Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
VR? What the heck? Why?
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
See, my imaginary friend John. John has been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember a time without him. He cannot accept that only I can see him. Friendly neighbor. We had a neighbor on the island that was friends with my family. Police reports about my mother's death are missing. Mother died of tuberculosis. I always thought that my mother had tuberculosis. Mycross said it was what killed her. No tuberculosis. My mother was not suffering from tuberculosis, also known as consumption. I don't remember any persistent coughing. Family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. Mycroft lied. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Another item here, really? There's that dusty wooden handle. Oh. They've all been cross-shaped.
Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odour of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favourite.
The pipe of Siga Holmes, a small, straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Siga Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
Let's see, he used to live in one of the neighboring houses near the Greek Bridge, and he has a gas balloon in his yard. Near the Greek Bridge. I guess I just need to wander over there. Ugh, I think that's it. Near the Greek Bridge with a gas air balloon in the yard. Let's see, have I run into that yet? I'm not altogether sure. Bridge, huh? Is this it? Caesar Bridge. No, not looking for Caesar Bridge. Look for the Greek Bridge. Which is where? Is this the Greek Bridge? No. Old City Bridge. Rolling Bricks. Thor. Iron. Pilgrim. Caesar Greek. Okay, so somewhere around here. Maybe somebody with a house somewhere. With a gas air balloon in the yard? Oh, over there. Alright.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Okay.
Destruction and trampled ground.
What am I looking for?
Destruction and trampled ground.
Destruction and trampled ground, I guess. What? So much for talking to the neighbor.
Oof, a contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off. A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
Boy, this guy did not go pain-free.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Oh, some wild animal tear through here.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship. A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes. It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Really? That thing is nothing? That big blue thing? Huh. I can't go any further down here either. This is as low as I can go.
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed. Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today. A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Is this for my horse or something? What is this?
A strong pull broke this leash.
Queen Bulldog.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
Sharp tip for guiding, training equipment. Adult elephant. 2 tons minimum.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Use L2 to activate your camera and R2 to take a photo. The frame on the viewfinder will turn white when you are aiming correctly. Oh, do I want to do this yet? I think I need to take a picture. What footprint are we talking about? I don't recall a footprint. Is this the footprint?
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Any dolls out here?
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
Okay, let's see here. elephant at Gildan. Keep stampeding over this way. It's chasing after him, which would make sense. This? Okay. He's already dead, so it's dragging him around. Drops him off there. And we don't know he's running away, so maybe they disturbed the elephant?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
I mean, fair point there. But why don't we stop it there? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.